Hello everyone and welcome back to Milo Farms. Well, today we are going to be adding a new key and key fob to this 2015 Smart Fortwo model 451. This key and key fob I got off of eBay from a gentleman who's a commercial locksmith of some sort, and I will try to link in the description somehow to his page. But basically he takes the chips and the guts out of here from a presumably wrecked car, junkyard car, something like that, and resets all the chips and the remote inside, so it's a virgin remote basically, and it can adapt to any different smart car. You have to have a new or virgin chip, because if you don't, it will not accept another vehicle, as I understand. So anyway, I got this from him. I had a local locksmith cut the bitting on the key up there, and the case on this is a replacement case, but all the guts and everything are the original. So we're going to be using this XTOOL model D7 today, and to do this process we will need the original key, and then we will also need the replacement key that's all ready to go. So to do this process, we're going to start on the special function section, and we are going to go to immobilizer. We're going to agree and understand that. We're going to go down to where it says smart down here, and we're going to click on that. And we are today working on the model 451, and it asks us to turn the ignition on if we can do that, which we did. There's the VIN. And you can use this to see the number of keys. So right now there's 2 keys. So we can go back, and the thing to remember is if you are programming keys, you have to have all the keys you want to program with you at the time, because it is a full replacement of those keys. So we will go to program keys. It says you can do 6 at maximum. Yes, that's what we want to do. Switch the ignition on. Yes. Switch the ignition off. Okay. Switch the ignition on. Okay. Program complete. Do we want to add another one? Yes. Switch the ignition off. Okay. Insert the new key. Switch the ignition on. Okay. Switch the ignition off. Okay. Switch the ignition on. Okay. Programming complete. Do we want to add another one? No. You can see here, you now have 2 keys. On the dash, it is going to show you that the key is in error. We'll turn it off, turn it back on, and the key just started the vehicle. That's the new key. And when you started the vehicle, it should have paired this remote through the coil that's in here with the remote is now paired with the car. So we'll shut it off, pull it out, and see if the remote works. There it is. It locks, it unlocks, and there you go. So that is how you pair a key to a Smart Model 451. This tool that we used is a XTOOL D7. You can check out a link for that in the description. And then I will also try to link for the gentleman from eBay if I can figure out how to do that for his store. Definitely recommend him and his products. So hope everybody enjoyed the video. And remember, you can't finish a project without getting started.